Friday afternoon, start of week 4. I brought the bike down on the car today. I'm going to do what I did, I think, a couple of weeks ago. I did one lap, which is about 6 miles, 6.5 perhaps, I can't really remember, which basically takes me home and back. It's a different route to my ride home. It's a bit longer actually if I go all the way home, so I'll implement that later on when I get a bit fitter as my ride home. I'm trying today to do 2 laps, which should be about 1,200 foot of climbing over 12 miles, so that'd be quite a workout for my legs, which are still a bit sore from yesterday's ride home. But no pain, no gain and all that rubbish. Well, it's not rubbish. Yeah, looking forward to this. It's actually a bit sunny outside as well, so hopefully I won't get rained on this time. The bike is starting to need a bit of attention. Gears are a bit squeaky. It's all that rain I've been riding in, so I'll lube that later. Obviously I've been riding the bike now for about 3 weeks, so I think the gear cable's stretched a bit, it's misshifting. I can fix that myself, but I'll have to wait till I can squeeze some time in for that. Now, time to ride. Heading today up the top of the hill over there where that mast is. Twice hopefully. I just need 1 or 2 more gears. My legs are killing. The headwind isn't helping much either, unfortunately. But I'm not going to stop. Push through it. Looks to me like the weather's closing in a bit, so I'm glad I'll be on my way back to the man cave soon. Okay, not sure where I got those figures from before I started. For anyone interested, these are the real figures. Not as much as I thought it was, but better than nothing. It's now Sunday afternoon. Family duties are done and dusted for a bit, so I'm off out for a bike ride. I'm heading to Fremington Quay today, which is a nice little place to start a ride. I'm hoping to get another 10 miles each way on the Tarka Trail. I'll be heading towards Braunton, and I've never gone all the way to Braunton before along this trail actually, so that'll be interesting. And I like Braunton, so that'll be good. I should say that the BBC weather forecast says that there's 15 to 20 mile an hour winds at the moment, and it's currently 2 degrees, so we'll probably have freezing cold hands and feet at the end of this. So although it probably won't be the funnest ride I've ever had, it will probably be quite effective and good to get out. Cold is cold, can't do much about that, just have to get over it. It's nice here. See you on the bike. It is absolutely Baltic out here, but at least it's dry. sticking around for too long. It's absolutely freezing when you stop, and there's definitely a 20-mile-an-hour wind. It's cold. Turns out, not really meant to cycle on that bit. Sorry. When I got to the 10-mile mark at that little beach bit, unfortunately I stumbled when I hit the sand a little bit, and my knee has hit the GoPro mount mounted on my stem, and it's been rattling now for the last few miles. It's really annoying. It needed modifying anyway, so that'll be coming off later, and hopefully get some better shots for that one. I can't take it anymore. It's getting fixed there, isn't it? Okay, we're top of a bridge actually. I'm going to fix this now and stick my head in. Certainly picked a nice place to try and fix it. Well, we did fix it. It's lovely up here. Welcome to Barnstable. I should now have a nice tail stroke side wind all the way back to the car. It's about 3 miles. Look, Mum, no hands. Such an idiot. What an awesome ride that was. Literally bang on 20 miles. That was by far my favourite ride yet. It's absolutely freezing, my hands are numb, my feet are still a little bit numb, though the overshoes I got definitely helped a little. Just to put it into perspective, this is a place called Fremington Quay. It's in North Devon. It's a Targa trail. It rides all the way in that direction, about 3 miles, cross over that big bridge, and then ride all the way along the other side of the estuary over there, all the way over there. It's just about a point. See the airfield over there, and it looks like sand dunes right in the distance. That's basically where I headed today, and it was awesome, particularly the last half of the journey out. It's just beautiful, the scenery. I love it over there. I'm so lucky to live here. I love it. It's awesome. Good morning. You're probably wondering why I'm walking by the side of a river rather than a cycling little clip. Let me explain. It's half term here in Devon, and that means no nursery for my little man, which is unfortunate for me, because being self-employed, I look after him on those mornings when Mrs. Blob on a bike is at work. So Sam was due to go and stay with my mum for the week, but that hasn't happened, unfortunately, due to a number of reasons. But so yeah, basically I'm at home looking after Sam every morning this week, which is cool because I love doing it, but it does mean I've got next to no time for cycling this week. When I do finally get to work in the afternoon, I'm super busy. I also need my car because I need to take all that work to the post office. So what I will be doing, if I see an opportunity arise, I'll take my bike to work on the car, and if I have a spare hour, I'll get out on my bike then. But you know, it's lovely doing things like this instead for a little bit. Do lots of walking this week, and hopefully a bit of cycling as well. Did a nice ride on Sunday, so that's given me a few miles in the bag. Shame it's raining again. Anyway, so this gives me a good opportunity to talk a little bit about what else I'm doing off of the bike to aid my fat loss and weight loss program, because it's not just the cycling, of course. I think I should explain, I've got a very sweet tooth and a savoury tooth, which means I'll eat pretty much anything. I love eating, okay? I'll never be able to be... Sam loves eating as well. I'll never be one of those people that just eats rabbit food. I can't do it. I love food. I have found in the past that losing weight through dieting doesn't work for me, because I'll give up, because I just have to eat something. But it always works when I do it in conjunction with exercise as well, because I can see the results faster. It just works for me, basically. So what I've done is, my wife's a great cook. She always cooks for the whole family, which is great, and it's always healthy. It's normally the stuff that I eat when I'm at work, when I'm not with my wife. That's my downturn, unfortunately, because I do like a nibble and a Mr. Kipling's and that kind of thing. So anyway, that's all gone. I'm now eating bananas and like malt loaf, saurine, that sort of thing, because it's much better for you than biscuits. Nanas. Everyone likes nanas in our house, and Sam likes biscuits. Okay, so so that's all gone, and I've replaced biscuits and sweets.
I have biscuits.
What else do you like?
Pasta, cheese sauce.
Anything else?
What?
Okay, easily distracted. So where was I? Sam just had to tell everyone what he likes to eat. So anyway, all that bad stuff's gone. Normally, you know, I should say usually, in the evening, sit down with my wife, we watch DVD, Netflix, Amazon Prime, whatever, and it's all too easy to tuck into a packet of crisps or whatever's in the cupboard, and that's what was happening, and that's partly how I got in this situation, so that had to stop. So I do work on a motivation and reward basis. I find that is working for me. Rather than the crisps and the biscuits, I'm giving myself, or allowing myself, a small handful of Haribos in the evening. Okay, so it's not filling or anything like that, but it's a nice little treat, which I figure is much better than a large packet of crisps, or some cakes and nibbles and all that sort of stuff. Sam likes Crispies as well. So that's helping. I think that's really helping my weight loss, because I can see myself a bit like a secret eater, really, particularly at work. You know, where the wife can't see what I'm eating. That was bad. So that's all stopped, and I think it's really helping, because 2 of the 3 weeks I've done so far on this programme have basically, I've lost £4 each week, which I'm really pleased with. If I can do that again this week, that will take us up to 1 stone in 4 weeks, so that's awesome. However, probably won't be cycling as much this week due to looking after Sam, but you have to make the most of the situation, and I'll get out as and when I can if it's at all possible. If anyone knows of any healthy snacks for in the evening that are tasty, I'd love to hear about that, so please leave a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. Definitely coming back here on my trail bike. Awesome. I would just like to say, and I'm really pleased about this, but it's been a long time since I've had this scenario. Bit of looseness in my t-shirt. Get in. I know I mentioned I work on a treat basis. When I get to a stone of weight loss, we'll be going out for a family meal at Pizza Hut, because I do like a nice pizza. However, I won't be going mad. I'll be going sensible. I don't want to undo all the hard work, but I do very much work on I'd rather lose a stone than put a pound on and then lose another few pounds the next week, rather than just not having any treats. You have to have treats. That's what gives me the most motivation, definitely. Look forward to that. So after a visit to the supermarket just now, I've just realised it's Valentine's Day, which means I can't go back to work this evening. So at least I can spend the evening with my wife on the sofa. So of course that means when I do get to work today, I'm going to be really hectic with work. I can't put it off and do some tonight. So I will not be cycling today, unfortunately, but I'll be back on it Thursday and Friday, and perhaps even tomorrow if I get a chance, because I can work in the evening a bit tomorrow if I have to. Got to do what you got to do. Good morning, it's Wednesday morning, and bring you this Daddy Daycare edition of Blob on 2 feet today. Again, there won't be any biking today, but I will not be just sat at home on the sofa. Brought this little rascal out for another walk. Say hello. So we'll be getting a few miles around this Eggersford Forest, it's called this morning. It's really nice trails around here. Rather be on my bike, but can't do that today, so I should be walking. Hopefully get a few miles. It was Valentine's Day yesterday, so there was a slap up steak dinner waiting for me when I got home from work. So let's try and walk a little bit of that off. I'm not sure it's going to be the greatest of weight loss weeks this week, but you know, I can do what I can do with what's available this week. Sam will be back at nursery next week, which will mean I'll have plenty more time to get back on the bike. I'll catch you later. My trousers are starting to fall down a bit. I hope it's because my waist has got a bit smaller. I've never had this problem before. They're getting wet. It's good in a way, but it's really annoying at the same time. But I hope it's because I've lost some weight. Another day, another walk. This time we're at the beach. Of course, I don't mind coming for a walk when it's this pretty. Love living around here. Sam likes tractors. Okay, apologies that there's not a lot of cycling going on at the moment. I hope you're not getting bored. I thought I'd have a quick chat with you about a couple of ideas I got for other videos. One thing I've found is that it's very difficult to reliably buy cycling kit, you know, mainly clothing for people of my size, because the online retailers, you know, the size charts are really inaccurate, and other than that, you know, that's if you can find someone that stocks the bigger sizes. And of course, being an active sport, particularly you know, road cycling gear, it's all skin tight. And of course, if you're a triple XL, you don't want it to be skin tight, because you don't want your massive beer gut hanging out the bottom and all that sort of stuff. So it's very difficult to find stuff that's suitable. So I'm going to be doing a video really soon about some stuff that I have managed to find that is suitable for fatties. And you know, I'm not really a self-conscious person. I am what I am, you know, but I appreciate a lot of people, you know, just don't want their flab hanging out everywhere. So yeah, I think that'd be a good idea for a video. If you've got any other ideas, just let me know below in the comments. Has to be said, Sam has brought a toy with him today, so it's not a very fast walk. We'll probably get about 200 metres out of today, but at least it's fresh air. It's better than sitting at home watching telly. And you know, I'll try and plan a more energetic walk tomorrow. I nearly fell over then. He's having fun, that's the main thing. Anyone with a sharp eye might have noticed that this is also where I ended up on my cycle ride on Sunday. It's a place called Crow Point, which is a part of Braunton Burrows, which you access via Braunton in North Devon. It's such a beautiful place. It's also happens to be a boat graveyard. See, there's a very old fishing boat just over there, and just washed up boats dotted around.
This one.
Yeah, go and throw it. Not on the boat though. I think it's actually what you call a spit, which is a natural sand bank that sort of has a curved tip on the end of it. If you Google it, I'm sure you'll find out more, but they're dotted around the UK. I'm pretty sure this is one of them. I'm going to head up the top of the sand dune in a second, so no cycling again, but hopefully a nice view. Okay, we've just managed to walk onto the top of this giant sand dune to see, which I thought might be interesting, a blank sign. So a bit of a bummer. However, it does have to be said, this is an awesome view. Check this out. That's Barnstable over there. Instow Beach over there. That's Appledore. And in the distance over there, Westwood Ho. and then nice beach over there. And if we head just around that corner, we'll be into Saunton Sands, which is my favourite beach of all time. So when I'm a bit fitter, I hope to be doing some surfing there, because it's pretty sick. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of my travel vlog. Hopefully more walking tomorrow. Okay, so I made it. This is the end of week 4. Just about to do my weigh-in. Being week 4, of course, there's also will be some chest measurements, tummy measurements, also my waist measurement as well. Forgot to do my BPM, resting BPM last night, so we'll leave that for this week. I'm not sure how accurate it is anyway, but anyway, let's get weighed. Okay, it's been a funny old week this week. I've been a bit disappointed. I've not been able to get on my bike so much, but my hands have been tied. I have to look after my little boy sometimes, and that's just life. Sometimes life gets in the way. But having said that, he's back at nursery next week, so I'll be able to get bang on it, back on the bike. So hopefully, I'm standing up against the wall where I first took a photograph of myself when I started this experiment. Just to see perhaps if there's any weight loss. I'll try and compare a couple of photos in the video. So I'm just about to do my weigh-in for this week. Let's get on it. Okay, so here we are at the end of week 4. It's been quite a frustrating week, if all be told. I wasn't expecting to be looking after my little boy every morning this week, so it really put a damper on my cycling. But I'm not going to be negative about it because, like I said previously, it's great fun spending time with my little boy, so that's never a bad thing. However, it has affected my cycling routine this week, but it's not all bad news. It's actually very good news. So, what have I got today? I've got some stats. If we look at last week's weight, I weighed 264 pounds, and today I weigh 261, so that's a loss of 3 pounds this week, which is brilliant. Considering I haven't done a great deal of cycling this week. Most of that has come obviously from having a better diet than previously had. So that's excellent. That's showing me that also my diet is working as well, food wise. My BMI has decreased from 37.7 to 37.3 today. My fat percentage has gone down from 35.5% to 35.3%, so that's a small decrease there as well. And with regards to my miles tally that I've put in on my bike, since this time last week, like Friday afternoon when I did my last roundup video, I only managed 29.5 miles, which is pretty pitiful, but not so bad considering I lost 3 slots of cycling that I would normally do on the Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. I haven't done any of those, so it basically relies on what I did last Friday after my last video and what I managed to squeeze in 20 odd miles on Sunday. So we are getting there. Okay, because this is week 4, I'll also be talking about my chest size. That's actually decreased from 4 weeks ago from 120 centimetres to 125 around here. My tummy has gone down from 135 centimetres to 131, so that's brilliant. I've definitely noticed in the extra space in my t-shirts. So it is working, it definitely is. My waist has decreased from 112 centimetres to 110. So again, brilliant, step in the right direction. I'm a bit frustrated. I wanted to get to the 4-week stage and having lost a stone, I missed that by £1, which I'm confident I could have done had I been doing more cycling this week. But it gives me a new sort of sector to concentrate on next week, and really hope to get a really great weight loss next week. Not saying £3 is bad, that's brilliant, but 4 would have been really nice. You know, another couple of things to consider this week was Valentine's Day, so I went home on Tuesday to a slap-up steak dinner, which probably didn't do me any favours with all the trimmings, but I still lost £3. I didn't do a huge amount of exercise, so I'm doing it right somehow. You know, I hope obviously in the next week we'll be having a lot more cycling than in this week's video. I hope you like my videos. I hope you find them inspiring, even in the slightest. You know, I really would appreciate if you subscribe. The more people I've got to let down, i.e. my subscribers, the less likely I am to flake at a later date and jack it all in, because I really don't want to do that. You know, I love the cycling and I'm really pleased to be getting back into it. So yeah, please do a subscribe, like the video if you like it, and also leave a comment. I always love to have any comment, whether it's you know, like spurring me on or just calling me a fatty. I don't care. I see it all as motivation to have a great week ahead of me with more weight loss. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. I promise to try and stop saying so much in my videos. It's really annoying for me. I can only imagine it's annoying for you. So sorry about that.